What's up, guys? Beer here, back in the Fantasy Bar. 6 of my favorite plays for you for week 12 over on Yahoo. Gonna hammer some mid-range and value plays for you, make life easy. My favorite wide receiver quarterback pairing, and of course, my favorite play of the week. Who is it? Belly up to the Fantasy Bar and find out. Welcome in, guys. Week 12 edition Beers Daily Fantasy 6-pack. Good to be back here in the Fantasy Bar once again. 6 of my favorite plays for you over on Yahoo. Before we take a look at everything, guys, do me a quick favor. Subscribe to the channel and click that thumbs up button, guys. Subscribing gets you access to everything. Lets you know when the videos are coming out. The thumbs up helps us out tremendously. And as I always say, a little tip jar here in the Fantasy Bar. So we'll start with that. Let's knock that out first. Now, we got that behind us. Let's take a look back at last week. An okay week. Some misses, obviously. First two guys were disappointments. Big hit with our San Francisco trio. And Zeke was all right. Expected a little bit more, but big performances from Garoppolo. Dwelly at minimum price really carried the load for us. Now, let's put week 11 behind us. Let's take a look at week 12. Let's start at the running back position with Latavius Murray, $15. So the Saints in a great spot here this week, no doubt. And everybody's going to be talking about Alvin Kamara with good reason. Breeze, Thomas. I think you can go a lot of different ways here with the New Orleans Saints. The one guy I think will be swept under the rug, Latavius Murray, and I think that's a mistake. We know the Saints, like we said, in a good spot. Highest projected total on the board this week. And Carolina against the run, absolutely horrendous. One of the worst teams there is, where there is room to roster both Alvin Kamara and Latavius Murray in the same lineup. We've seen that work before with Kamara and Mark Ingram, winning people millions of dollars. This feels like one of those weeks where you could play both guys in the same lineup if you want to. No issues with Kamara if you want to spend the money there. I will definitely be playing him this week as well. But Latavius Murray, a cheaper option who I expect to find the end zone. Not once, twice in this game. We're going to go bold here early on. But Latavius Murray in a great spot against a bad Carolina defense. All right, next pick for us, we're going to go to the wide receiver position. We're going to roll with DK Metcalf, $20. So Josh Gordon shows up, kind of wondered what that would look like, and it hasn't affected DK Metcalf at all, and maybe it does moving forward. But 9+ targets in 3 of his last 4 games. They're coming off a bye. So that always helps. A little extra time to prepare, gets you a little healthier. Know they get banged up during the season. The Eagles, a fantastic matchup for wide receivers, and you're saying, why not Tyler Lockett? So first, we got to make sure that he's even going to play. Questionable coming into this game with that injury. But secondly, the Eagles have been pretty good against slot receivers, not very good against outside receivers. In fact, one of the worst teams in the league. So that's the bread and butter there of DK Metcalf. I think he can take advantage of this secondary. I think this game's going to have a lot of scoring. DK Metcalf going to be a big part of that. Nice price here at $20. All right, we like that game. Let's go to the other side with tight end Dallas Goedert, $14. Now, if you watched the FanDuel DraftKings video, and if you haven't, what are you waiting for? Get over there and check that one out as well. You know I love me some Philly tight ends this week. Whether you want to spend, whether you want to go cheap, I think both guys certainly viable here in this matchup with Seattle. Well, let's take a look at the cheaper version here, and that's Dallas Goedert. Touchdowns in 3 of his last 4 games, getting so involved in this offense. They've been down weapons. Even if Alshon Jeffrey makes his return, still like Dallas Goedert in the spot. Seattle, 5th most yards allowed to tight ends. That equates to the 5th most fantasy points allowed to the tight end. So whether you want to spend up at the position or you want to go cheaper, I think you look to Philadelphia here. Would love Dallas Goedert in all formats at $14. All right, to the running back position, more value here with Jalen Samuels, just $17. So you look at the prices across the industry, and it shocked me to see Jalen Samuels at $7,200 on DraftKings. Just could not pay that price. But over here on Yahoo, I was shocked he was only $17. So you do a little shopping around. We always talk about that. You don't have to have a guy on every site. To me, I want Jalen Samuels on Yahoo. And I know you lose the full point PPR coming from DraftKings, but this guy's going to be highly involved in this offense. Steelers likely down. James Conner, Juju Smith-Schuster, 2 of their best players offensively. That's going to mean a lot of opportunity here for Jalen Samuels. I know Benny Snell expected to be back. I'm not worried about that, especially at the $17 price point. Yes, Snell will get his work. Samuels will be the lead dog there in Cincinnati. 4th most fantasy points allowed per game to the running back position. So Samuel's too expensive over on DK, but too cheap here on Yahoo. Make sure you're buying your shares here at just $17. All right, let's spend some money. We've been saving you money. Let's go back to the wide receiver position. Julio Jones, $35. So I know we're saying, why not Calvin Ridley? And I'm fine with Calvin Ridley. You could play both of these guys this week. But when you look at the pricing, there's only a $7 difference between Julio Jones and Calvin Ridley. I think a lot of people out there, the masses as we call them, are going to be on Ridley in this spot coming off that big game. Julio, box scores look okay. Nothing to write home about. There's other high-end options people are going to want to play as well. So I'm not going to say Julio has no ownership, but I think he could slide through the cracks here. And you couldn't draw up a better spot here than Julio Jones at home against the worst team against the wide receiver position, the Tampa Bay Bucks, giving it up to everybody here. Dream spot, smash spot, whatever you want to call it here. I think Julio Jones goes nuts. Great history as well. You want to add that in. Has played very well against this Tampa Bay defense over the last few seasons. Cupcake matchup. Julio Jones smashes here in week 12. All right, it's time to take a look at my favorite play for week 12. But before we do that, guys, we're going to run it back. Contest time. Fantasy points here on Yahoo on my Beast of the Week is going to win one free week of RotoGrinders Premium or a free RotoGrinders t-shirt. And that's us saying thank you to you for watching the video, for the thumbs up, for the support, guys. It means a lot. I understand that without you guys, there's no fantasy bar. So thank you in advance. Now, before we get out of here, let's take a look at that play. You know I'm at the Beast of the Week. All right, Beast time. We still owe you a quarterback, and simple pairing here. We love Julio Jones. That means we love Matt Ryan, $33, this week's Beast of the Week. So love this spot for Atlanta. We mentioned Julio again. You can play Julio and Ridley. I think there's room for both of them here in this matchup, especially with no Austin Hooper, no Devontae Freeman. Those are going to be the two guys getting all the targets, but you know I love Julio there. And Matt Ryan, the big reason why. Atlanta projected to score almost 4 touchdowns here against Tampa, and Tampa been terrible, not only against receivers, but makes sense that they're no good against quarterbacks as well, giving up over 300 yards per week, 2.5 passing touchdowns on average every week, and ranked 30th in DVOA against the pass. Atlanta has started to wake up here. This is my favorite stack of the week. Ryan to Julio, no doubt, but Matt Ryan easily my favorite play here on Yahoo in this week's Beast of the Week. All right, guys, that'll wrap us up for week 12 in the Fantasy Bar on Yahoo. Again, any comments, questions, feedback, guys, that comment section is for you. Make sure you get your guess on Matt Ryan's Yahoo fantasy points for week 12 for that chance at a free week of RG Premium or a free RotoGrinders t-shirt. You already hit that subscribe button, that thumbs up button. If you did it, make sure you do that. And guys, good luck this week. For RotoGrinders.com, I am Bear saying salut. Best of luck once again. Make sure you get over and check out the FanDuel and DraftKings video for 6 more of my favorite plays. And also, go check out the DFS OGs podcast over on RotoGrinders, Head Chopper, Notorious, and myself breaking down every single game on the main slate every week. And you can find that over on RotoGrinders. Good luck, guys, and we'll see you.
Hey, thanks for checking out our videos. If you want more expert advice on DraftKings, FanDuel, or any other daily fantasy sports, make sure you check out the current videos playlist.